see your pictures?
Right, the only reason why I'm asking
Oh, my
is
cat?
You
because,
brought the props. I
Oh,
wanna see
sure.
them.
And the fish?
And the fish, actually.
Yeah.
Fish did good.
and also,
Here's my cat.
I maybe just eating beef.
there's
Right?
also no mention
Instead
of
of
paper.
paper, we
So we're
should
just
do.
going straight for,
Yeah.
straight plastic ban into reusables, but there is nothing about paper.
Well, I actually did,
I
I
think
threw a reference in
we
there.
should just go-
That we could, I basically considered to start thinking about doing it.
Okay, there it is.
I think we
I
should
was-
just
you know,
go
I
right
was
to
just-
reusable.
Because you notice the way, I wrote it,
Put it
it was
down.
kind of, just to kind of get the discussion going about,
Right.
okay,
So-
something a higher fee on plastic, a lower fee on paper, but with the idea of getting rid of both of them.
Right.
Right, that's why I
And
said like
moving
our
people
goal
more toward the.
is
Okay.
next year.
Okay, let's move on with this. So, just a quick question to Andy, your general thoughts, does this belong under the Board of Health? It clearly is sustainability and sustainability under Board of Health, but is this something that fits under the larger, scope of Board of Health issues?
Your
Or this-
regulations should be bylaw.
From, we would have to develop a purpose for this law.
Yeah, I'm having
If one
problems.
develops the purpose for this law, we will better know where it sits.
Well,
Logic tells me the purpose is, I've seen these bags, they are blowing all over.
They're everywhere.
I have
Oh, yeah.
seen what they do to a recycle plant. So if we are talking about environmental impact, are we talking about negative impact on recycling? It definitely belongs to the board.
Okay,
Yeah. And I
We
pointed
should
out,
sort of
like
the
in my
communities
talk,
that
a
we
number
have
of
to
health issues.
okay, one at a time. Roland first, what do you want to say?
I was just saying, we see what the other community did instead of recreating the wheel.
Well, that's what I was gonna say, 50-some, upwards of 100 communities have already done it, so is it by law, it would be pretty easy, I think, to find out.
I truly believe it falls under the board of health. I would propose that if the board wants to move forward with this, I can square some time with Maureen, and maybe she can put together a team of 2 or 3 people, not too many, that's to be out of control, but 2 or 3 people she and I can kind of spearhead and say, all right, we need to find some laws that exist already and steal their language.
Right.
We need to find some
Yeah.
that do styrofoam. We need to interview some of the restaurants that deal with the styrofoam and find out what kind of a hardship is
Well,
going to
I
be
was
on
gonna say,
them.
what would the adverse effect be for businesses here in
The
town?
adverse effect, I spoke to Elm Street today. He said he could absorb it, and the way he would absorb it would be, he would switch to cardboard, which is more, the cardboard cups, which is more money. So it would reflect in the cost of his coffees, because he's not gonna eat that. And if you want to take your meal to go, he would charge a 50-cent additional fee, because there's an additional fee. Styrofoam is cheap. Styrofoam is dirt
Well, we
cheap.
need to make it so it's not.
So the
It's economical.
stores would absorb the extra cost and compensate for it by passing it on to the consumer.
Can I ask a question?
Yeah.
Maureen, did you go to any like grocery stores like Big Bunny or Big Y to see how much they use, how much bulk inventory they get from this plastic and the bags, or vice maybe the paper bags? I mean, what's the
Yeah.
ratio if there's anything?
I honestly don't know. We've been bringing our own bags and I brought a couple of,
Yeah.
you can use a basket. It's very handy for on my bike.
I mean, I know from just seeing when we go there, like the last time we were at Big Y, we happened to notice that there was some people right in front of us had like 10 plastic bags in there,
Yeah.
in their cart.
Ridiculous. And then they said like, oh, can you double bag it? It's like,
Yeah.
It's very convenient, that's the problem, we need to make it.
right. See,
This is a lot like the tire issue in a weird sort of way. We need to make it inconvenient, and all of a sudden, the tire issue became a non-issue because we made it so inconvenient.
Yeah.
And I think it's something, because when it goes into town.
Okay, well, we don't wanna, I don't think we need to discuss the whole thing. I think we have approval for us to go forward,
Okay.
and then we can at least a proposal and then move forward. Andy?
I would, to Dave's point, the working group that I proposed with Maureen and I and a couple of others that would investigate into and report back to the board.
Right.
Part of it would be, what is the burden on the business? Part of it would be investigating is charging rate, or should we just outright ban? I mean, we would have to come up with a plan.
So we're
The Board of Health can move forward on, and
Yeah.
then the Board of Health would refine it.
And then we look at, so let's not try to develop the code right now.
But
Let's,
we would need to know that the Board of Health has an interest and actually propose that we move forward with such.
so are we in general consensus of the board that this is something that the board wants to take on and move forward? Okay, so, all right, thank you, Maureen.
Find me two friends, we'll
Do
move
we
in
want to make a
one.
motion then we can?
So it is on the working
No.
group agenda. I have it in my calendar, but I just wanna make sure.
Okay,
What's the minutes?
I don't know,
Waistband,
you said you were
Minutes from
gonna.
last week.
waistband, fees for nonprofit, incident management, and the donation boxes were the four
It's
things
not,
I had.
that's what I thought, it's not.
Oh, okay.
We were going to have, because this is a big topic, we had spoken about it with a few other items, but it was gonna be too much of a burden for a single working.
That makes sense.
Okay.
And there were some of the issues here that we had to take care of, like the IMS, incident management, because of the
And
upcoming.
the donation boxes.
And, yes,
I would suggest that the board dwell on this. I wouldn't recommend a quick decision. I would suggest they dwell on this, and if
Yeah.
they wanna move forward with it, we'll talk about it at the next scheduled meeting.
right.
Yeah.
Well, right now, we're just getting a general board, the board wishes
And at
to
that point, the board
go
could
forward with it.
say,
Yeah.
Andy, you and Maureen, set this thing up and get it working.
Okay, all right, all right, I think we're all,
At the
So-
next meeting.
I'll just call them.
After the February meeting, we should have, the board will make a decision to move it, or not to move it.
It's not like they're saying to do that, so.
all right, so good.
make sure she gets this.
We're gonna have a,
Don't lose Kitty.
A cat.
we're gonna have a side meeting, right?
Yeah.
That's something where you're gonna bring forward, and so before the February meeting? So we have,
Tell me my
Yeah,
instructions
I'm
now.
confused.
Board of Health, instruct me.
so the meeting that we'll meet together just to come up with a proposal to the board, that will happen between now and the next board meeting, not our working
Okay.
meeting.
So I
Right.
need
So over
to
the next
schedule
4
that
weeks,
meeting
you
with.
want Maureen and I to meet several times
Yeah,
and
well, I
do
can
some
be,
basic work and present something.
I
Okay.
won't,
Okay.
fine, cut me out of the loop, but that's okay.
You see part of it.
Yeah, all right, so fine. All right, so that's just why I'm trying to get it in my head, and then, so we'll have something more concrete to bring forward to this board that we can then start to move on.
Okay.
Landfill oversight, Tony? Yes. You know?
It's a run and jump. I used to be on it too.
The new guy.
No, I told them absolutely not.
Okay, schedule next meeting, we have a working meeting on what day?
Next Thursday,
Next
the
Thursday.
18th at 5 p.m.
Alright, so that's the working meeting, we need to schedule a general meeting, we're gonna go more.
That working meeting is specifically the Board of Health fee schedule, the donation box regulation, penalties for the waistband violations, and what was the fourth thing?
Incident
Incident.
management.
Incident management and the roles of public health.
Right.
So just so you guys know, you new guys, be up to speed and ready to discuss the donation boxes. I want it over with already.
So-
That's
So,
what I
just so you guys know, by
So the
way,
number-
that night is the same night as the
There's
planning
another
board
run on it.
workshop.
So
That night is the same night as the planning board.
I get you.
With the full Thursday.
So the first item on the agenda needs to be
Yeah,
done.
sorry.
I can't remember.
5 p.m.
For that, yeah.
Yes.
Pardon?
So do we want to schedule the
Yeah.
February meeting?
So let's schedule a February meeting now, I'll entertain.
If you wanted to go to second,
I would like the board to consider to, like, try to pin a given Thursday, the second Thursday, the first, but so that we can try to attain some consistent, I know that sometimes we have to stray from it,
Second Thursday,
but if the world can get used to us meeting on a given Thursday of each month, it would probably
second
be.
Thursday, is the 8th.
Alright, see?
second Thursday,
It's the 8th.
Works for me.
okay, do we want to, in the same vein, schedule the next one? Which would be
I think
March
so.
8th?
I think if we can agree that it's the second Thursday of each month, then we'll reiterate that at each meeting,
Yeah,
but it also gives us the opportunity to say,
Well,
one
that's-
time not convenient, let's move.
good point. Somebody's on vacation, somebody's on a conference, okay. All right, good point. All right, so it's the 8th of February?
What'd you say?
I'm saying I don't think there's holidays in Thursday.
So ongoing on the bottom, donation boxes, we don't need to discuss that ever again, right?
I'm actually taking it right off the table, as soon as you said that.
So
Not after.
I'll entertain a motion to adjourn.